Chapter 4 Summary. In this chapter, she goes over uh, kind of some of the athletes' stories and their use of growth mindedness or fixed mindedness. So, kind of the big takeaways from this chapter would be first off, that natural talent is not enough. There's a lot of people that are naturally talented. Michael Jordan, she mentions. Tiger Woods, she's another person she mentions, as well as like Babe Ruth. All these people are people that are supremely talented, but at the end of the day, the work is something that also needs to be included in with that. It's not just supreme talent. As for a couple examples, she says that people like Pedro Martinez, Billy Bean, John McEnroe, people that had fixed-minded approaches, and it kind of held them back from achieving their full potential because they had such great talent. Um, and then she goes over some of the other people that use that growth mindset. People like Michael Jordan. He's someone that was actually cut from his varsity team his sophomore season. Um, Never stopped him. He kept working, and that's always been a thing that he did, and that's why he's regarded as probably the best basketball player to ever play. Um, so that's kind of the biggest thing that biggest takeaway that she had. Another one is just kind of being a hard worker. Again, with that growth strategy, always trying to get better. Keep working. Keep doing everything that you need to do. Um, Question yourself and your motivation. Make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. That you're um, doing it to improve yourself. Um, Become a team player was another takeaway. Uh, Not focusing on yourself, focusing on the team, focusing on what they need as well, not just being selfish. And then just trying to learn and improve and continue to practice was the big takeaways that I got. One of the quotes that I really liked from this chapter was, "Character can be learned." I thought that was a very good quote because it shows that um, you can continue to grow even when you come in as someone that's just supremely talented. And that's kind of how you got there. I mean, you can continue to grow, and you're not always gonna just be that. So I think that's a good lesson to learn. And then the story that I really liked that kind of I felt could apply to my life was the Billy Bean story. Um, Kind of failed in his athletics because of his fixed minded approach, um, played the blame game, that sort of thing. Um, I think that kind of, and like, um, sorry, I think that that can kind of apply to me. That's kind of how I came to school with that fixed minded approach as a basketball player. Kind of let it affect me. Didn't want to fail, so I didn't do the things that I needed to do all the time, especially in high school and then leading into college. Um, but a thing that Billy Bean was able to do after he failed in his baseball career, he was able to be very successful as a general manager because he switched that mindset and he had that growth mindset and was able to implement that Moneyball strategy into his management. And I think that's something that I can do in my career as well. I can turn that around, use a growth mindset towards my career, and not be afraid to fail, not be afraid to do the things that I need to do and work hard all the time to be a good business professional. So I think that is a good story that I can relate to. So yeah.